What up, you guys? We are here for our weekly romance oracle and tarot reading. I hope that you are doing well. I am. Had a good day off. I haven't really been super productive, but then again, I have. So that's good. I've just been meandering and in beingness. I needed it. Attraction. Our first card out, stop and smell the roses. Literally, that's what I just said. I was like in my beingness, just present in the moment. I took a long woodland walk. I hadn't been on a good woods walk in like maybe a couple of weeks now. It's been a busy couple of weeks, and I was starting to get ungrounded from like my joyful essence to take in beauty and be attractive to the universe. So sometimes we need to take a time out and reconnect with beauty and reconnect with playfulness and absurdity, because I started my day in sort of a rigid, set in my ways kind of ego plan. And I went to a store and it was closed, or it was like be right back kind of thing, but I like kept waiting there, and I was like, well, I guess I could go to this other store, but I couldn't get like the internet to load, and I was like, oh, this is like so frustrating. And instead of just like going to that store, I don't know, I just kept sitting there. I was like emptying my messages, and then finally I was like, you know what, I'll just like, I wanted to give the store my business. I was just gonna go to the other store. I've been wanting to pop in. I follow their account. And, I thought I'd introduce myself. And also, I've been meaning to, let them know that I do tarot readings if they had a pop-up, because, our brands kind of match. Collaboration, right? So, anyway, I popped in over there, and I got the thing I was going to get, and the shop was cute. I got to, shoot the breeze with them for a minute. And it was, this female-owned operation, super cute. And then I mentioned the tarot reading thing, and they were like, oh, she was like, I'm just making a post right now about looking for vendors for our brunch pop-ups this summer. And I was like, oh my God. So I went ahead and messaged her a minute ago, but I just saw the post, and I was like, oh my God, that's me. I was in the shop earlier, and I was like, hey, just in case you guys have a special occasion, you need a tarot reader, I'm around. And they were like, the brunch is self-care. It's like a self-care themed brunch. And at that moment, she was making that post. So it was the willingness to be in that mind frame of go with the flow, stop being so rigid, don't be anally attached to your plan, be flexible and adaptable, and trust that sometimes those little detours are actually sending you in the right direction after all. So hopefully something positive comes of that. Either way, that's something that I've been meaning to do, and the universe just sort of worked it out for me in perfect timing, right? Because even if it doesn't work out, what better timing could you ask for than, oh yes, actually at the moment I'm making a post looking for vendors to make this fun self-care brunch a cool event that people look forward to. You know what I mean? So I just thought that was really cool. All right, let's see what else. So yeah, get yourself in that playful state, and you're going to become attractive to not only, those you want to be romantically attractive to, but the universe in general. Venus rules love, beauty, and abundance. And so, when we have that lovey-dovey Venus theme amplified, and sorry you guys, the pollen and everything is crazy right now, so I have a lot of allergies going on right now. But it's the universe just delivers abundance and beauty and things that are beautiful and things that will yield abundance and channel abundance through that if you stay in that romantic, playful Venus-like sense of finding pleasure in the fulfillment of the now, in simplicity and beingness, in that divine feminine. Our next card is True Love. This week ain't effing around. It's okay, attraction, not only are attracted, it's true love. It's not just superficial. This is the romance of a lifetime, in case you were wondering. So yeah, I think that too, at a grander, larger scale, we are jumping timelines. And so right now we're able to start fresh in a new story of our lives and create the kind of life that we've always dreamed of with intention this time. Because we've been doing the work on the inside that's starting to allow for things to come to fruition on the outside, because we're making more conscious choices. Instead of being reactive to our life, we're not making a move until it's the move we want to make. We're using our free will now. So we can make way and hold space for true love and real attraction. And, I think I was in the full moon workshop. Our romance cards were like, they were hot and cold. So it was like, get in a state of, that attraction to life kind of thing. But true love did come up, I believe, or it is safe for you to love. So it was like we were on a little bit of a wobble, but I think we're on the other side of it now. And so it's like the vessel has been built and we are ready for that new start. But it's going to be something that we're like the seeds we're planting now, right? See what else? I was like, well, it's the seeds we're planting now. I was like, I wonder how much longer. Is it going to be like this week or like soon? It's going to be very soon. Very soon, according to the cards. But it's, I just said we were in a bit of a wobble, like a little bit of a hot and cold energy back ages ago when we did the full moon workshop a couple of days ago. I think that full moon really was very pivotal in helping us let go of identities and self-deprecating perceptions that were like keeping us in a lower vibration than we should have been. And so now it's like that wobbly energy that was causing us to be in like a two of swords energy of like a stalemate. Like it's like we've done so much work, but there's just enough that's like, kind of like a snag, right? I think it's cleared, right? We've cut the cords, we're moving forward. And I know for myself today, I felt like a new person in a way. So very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Oh, so fun. It's funny too, because on my walk in the woods, all of like the blackberry bushes, the wild rose bushes were in bloom. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. And all of the honeysuckles, it was like blooms everywhere. So I'm like, so I stopped up. I'm not even stopped up. I'm just like very pollinated right now. Okay, one more card from our oracle deck, and then we'll clarify with the tarot of the psychic heart. Ooh, okay. Ooh, getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So y'all, there might be like a new person coming into the picture. Be on the lookout, be ready. Like things are shifting, and so you might have a new character entering your, life, the series, right? We're starting at the beginning of the new series of us, right? Our Netflix show as life that we're watching ourselves play out in. And we're, establishing who we are now in this story and in the context. And so only naturally, as we get into the first episode or two, the pivotal characters are going to start being introduced, like new characters coming in. So you might be getting to know someone better very soon. There might be some attraction there, and there might be some real potential for love. Who knows? Wow. So funny. Like, how many years has it been like that we've been getting these messages of like parent healing, forgiving and learning? Very soon. And you're like, soulmate. You're like, oh, when is it ever going to end? But I feel like we've finally turned a corner. Let's get some more information on attraction. You attract romantic love by embracing this moment fully. You can't make this shit up. You just can't. Oh my God. It's the Lovers card. Major Arcana, Lovers, Love. The Love deck giving us the Lovers card underneath attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Get lost in the presence of the now. Decide to, right? Make that choice and make choices that allow you, that build a life and create a life that makes you just ruminate with joy and love and enjoyment and pleasure and delight. Create a life that you are delighted by and charmed by and romanced by. And sure enough, somebody's coming in, y'all. The Lover's card. I don't always read the Lover's card as literally like a lover, but I don't usually read attraction, true love, very soon, and getting to know each other as like super literal either. But it is what it is. We can't make it up. So the Lovers are here. Take that as thou wilt. But if we want to put an esoteric meaning to this, it's about making decisions from the heart and choosing paths and making choices based on real love in your heart and passion, whether that be, you know, life purpose or career or a temporary job, even where you live, what color you paint your living room, what you're going to eat. Like, you know, make choices that fill you with love, and you know, that creates a path and a life that you love and that you feel love in, and so you attract more love as a result. But it raises your vibration and it elevates the world around you. Okay. One more. No, not one more. We got 3 more. Let's get a card on true love. True love. What is this? Ooh, trust. Trust. What is this? Very soon, getting to know each other. True love. This is the romance of a lifetime. So the Fool comes out. Another major arcana. Just be open to new experiences and new possibilities, right? Be open to the fact that, like, you know, you can have new relationships and new like relationship dynamics with people that you've never had before. And it can be different this time, right? It may not be. It's like we're not circling through the old lessons again and again and again and again. Things are different. So a new experience is coming in, and you can trust and let go and just lend yourself to the experience at the usual pace that you would, you know, making it, you know, taking your time and enjoying the phases and you know, letting those play out organically. And don't rush through them, because they definitely serve their purpose. But you can just let go of the baggage attached. You know, it's like, if it's wrong, you'll know it's wrong and you'll be willing to leave it. But something soon is coming in that might be really, really right. Okay, very soon. What do we need to know? How soon? Like, what? How will we know? How do we clearly decide? What more about this? How do, like, advice on how we get this accelerated. Ooh, face our darkest fears. 9 of Swords. So we have to let go of the anxiety and the feeling that the rug is going to get ripped out from under us, or that we are going to be, you know, taken in by our limerence and not see red flags. It's like we have to face those fears. We have to let go of those insecurities and anxieties. That's the thing that's holding us back at this moment. That's the thing that's keeping us indecisive, right? It may not be literally indecisive about what we want, but there may be an inner conflicting desire where the fear of getting hurt or the fear of losing your independence and then having it all blow up in your face later, say, and then you're like, oh, I lost my, you know, what if I, you know, were to, like, say, meet someone and then, you know, we moved in together after what, like, you know, 7 or 8 months or, you know, 9 months, and then it, like, 6 months later, like, we broke up and then I lost my place, right? Like, that's a reality, right? That those are things that we have to consider. That's why it's good to take it slow and, you know, make people earn that trust, right? And so the way that you face that fear is you're like, okay, I'm going to take this, you know, in a grounded, sober way, step by step, so that I am, you know, really guided and not rushing in and not rushing through things that don't build solid foundations, right? So you build, you know, boundaries and, you know, structures for yourself so that you can trust yourself and you don't have to be held back and completely frozen by your fears, because they won't come true unless you self-fulfill the prophecy, right? So we've done a lot of work to avoid that. So in order to accelerate this, we have to give up the fears of all that comes with meeting someone that you really fall in love with, right? You are losing some of the time you had just for yourself to have to spend with them, right? You have to take on some of their interests that you may not want to, right? It's like suddenly it sounds like, you know, it's 100% everything you dream of, but you also have to make sacrifices to let in good things in your life. It just comes with elevating and growing and bringing things in. You have to make space for them. So this is what the universe has been saying. It's like clear space for, you know, new things to come in. And that's part of it. You know, that can be a low level fear that subconsciously keeps someone unavailable, right? All right, and one last card, getting to know each other. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. As you reveal your innermost selves, your love bond deepens. Your bond deepens. So base chakra came up. That's interesting. So this is like, you get to know each other, like we were just saying, gradually and slowly, and it builds that solid foundation, that security, and it also builds, like, the more inner security you have in yourself, emotional security, the better, you know, you can set yourself up for a healthier relationship, and you can get to know each other better because you're not hiding yourself. You're just like, you are who you are. You're secure with yourself. You're comfortable with yourself. So you're presenting an authentic version of you. And so you're more likely to attract someone who's an authentic version of them. And so that takes a secure person on their side too. And also, the more secure physically your life is around you, you know, that makes for a better foundation to build upon as well. So strengthen your root chakra. Take your time in building a solid, secure connection and bond with another person and get to know them gradually, because you know what, like, you don't want to rush through those phases. They're so much fun, and once you're past them, you can't go backwards, and you know, it's terrible, but you can't reverse it. So don't be in a rush, right? There's nothing to rush if it's the right thing. That's a secure point of view to come from. That's what helps it go nice and at a nice organic click. All right, y'all. Well, I am going to do some homework and have a nice bubble salt bath and eat some good food. I still have my Passover lamb that I'm working through, and I'm going to watch something good. I've been watching The Chosen. It's so good. I love it. All right, you guys, I'll holla at you tomorrow for our weekend message. Like, subscribe, share, comment, watch these videos all the way through to the end if you can. I'm trying to monetize this channel, and so specifically I need to get to 1,000 followers, and I need to reach like 4,000 watch hours between a 365 day a year period, like in that hump. And I think once I get to that 4,000 watch hours within that clump of days, then I think that is official monetization. But yeah, I still have a ways to go on the watch hours, and the shorts videos don't count towards watch hours, but I am getting closer to 1,000 subscribers. So thank you guys so much. I'm very excited about that. But yeah, ways to watch these videos. I know sometimes they get long. You could always listen to them while you're in the shower, or listen to them but not watch them while you're in the car, or you can listen to them when you're on a walk, or you could listen to them in pieces, or if you want, while you're going to go do chores or like run some errands, you could start one of my playlists and let it play while you leave the house. I just want the messages to get out there, and I feel like if I can get the channel monetized, it will help get the channel into the algorithm as well. I feel like YouTube will prioritize a channel if they can run ads on it. So also, it wouldn't be terrible to be able to make a living at doing this, and I could make even more content and do all kinds of things and publish print on demand decks and all that kind of stuff. So all right, y'all, I'll holla at you later. Ciao.